Greetings, friends. It's Laura T. at Dream Deals 123 on eBay and the Silver Owl Thrifter on YouTube. Thanks for joining me. Been selling on eBay for 20 years or so. Much of that full time, not all of it, some of it, maybe not much of it. Well, it doesn't matter. I've learned a few things along the way, and I'm going to share them with you. One thing we're all learning is sometimes things are slow. I made one sale last night, a total of $27. That includes the shipping. And I'll tell you right now, after all the costs of shipping and cost of goods, fees, I made, I'll tell you at the end. We get that algorithm, right? Have you not learned anything from me? Okay, so what did I sell? What was the hot item? This I listed probably within the last month, and it's a pair of Talbots, size 14, so good brand, good size. Velvet pants, women's 14, black, paisley pattern, that's with those little kind of curly cues. Holiday party, elegant, lined, all good words. And it sold for $27. I paid $1 for these, so I'll make about $16 on those. So what to talk about? Well, I went to my doctor's memorial service yesterday, and nearby was a thrift store. And I know I'm moving. I'm not buying anything till I just sell everything I can. But I had to stop by, and it's been so long. I feel like I've been on a desert island, you know what I mean. And I want to talk about a couple of things I bought, and then later on I'm going to do like a full haul video. But I have to go to the doctor this morning to probably schedule my hip replacement. So I got to do this kind of quick, and I had a crazy morning of figuring out sconce heights because we're building a tiny house in Missouri. I'm designing one, and I'm doing it all long distance with the help of my son and our contractor out there. But I got a picture the other day, and we have a little nook where the bed is going to go. It's not going to be in a loft. It's going to be on the first floor. I don't know if you know anything about tiny houses, but usually they have beds in the loft, which we are going to have, maybe, but they're going to be like just a couple of twin beds. The main bed is going to be on the main floor, so I wanted, and it just fits in, no room for side tables or side lamps, so I'm putting sconces above. And my son sent me kind of a picture of the work in project, and it looked like our contractor had the sconces way, way too high. And I was like, So I did a little research. We did a little back and forth on sconce heights, proper sconce height, which there's a lot to take into consideration. You're like, what does this have to do with eBay? I don't know. But I like to talk about money stuff and investing and all the other things we're doing other than eBay. It's good to be diversified, right? So we're building this tiny house and designing it and going to use it as an Airbnb, and it's out in Missouri, where I'm on my son's 5-acre property out there. So anyhow, sconce heights, they looked high, so we're going to lower them a little bit. The proper sconce height is about 60 inches above the floor, in case you're interested. Okay, enough about sconces. Let me show you what I found yesterday at the thrift store. Isn't this beautiful? It's like a beautiful shabby chic wrought iron mirror, really heavy, and I paid $10 for that. Now on Etsy they're going for anywhere from $60 to $110 just at a cursory glance, but I think I'm going to have to keep it. It's so beautiful, and it really is part of my style. I like to do my bedroom very much more shabby chic than it is. So that was one thing, okay? And then I wanted to talk to you about something else. Since I am moving and trying not to buy stuff that will sit, I was really trying to do a lot of research in the store and buy things that only would make sense. And I found this Theory dress, which I had never found before, but I have heard of Theory, and I was like, I think that's a pretty good brand. So this is a little lesson on sell-through, okay? I did a little cursory glance. I did gray dress, and there were 54 listed and 40 sold on auction. see, now if people are actually bidding on things, that usually means they're fairly popular. So sometimes it's good to check the auctions alone. And anyways, that's 54 listed, 40 sold on auction. So I was like, well, that's pretty good. And then I found the name of the dress, the Becca dress, and there were 2 listed. This is a medium. The ones that were listed were small, and one was listed for 44 for yeah, I think $36 and $6 shipping, and the other one was listed for $25 and $8 shipping. So I'm adding in my head, like, oh, that looks pretty good. I'd probably get a $35, $40 for this. And then I looked at the solds, and there were 2 sold. They were sold for $12 each and $8 shipping. So both of them were like $20 all in. Okay, now listen. So this dress I'm paying $7 for. It wasn't on sale, although there were some good sales there yesterday. But unfortunately, this one wasn't for sale. So I did end up buying it, but I didn't really look as carefully as I should have at the solds. I just looked at, oh, there's a lot of gray dresses, theory gray dresses selling like crazy. And look at these 2 listed, $30, $45. So I picked it up for $7. Now I go home and I'm doing some research on what I'm going to list it at yesterday, and I see what the solds are. Now, $7 I pay for it. Say I sell it for $25. That's $5 fees approximately. That's $12. And let's say $6 shipping is $18. That's if I sell it for $25. But the ones that sold were selling for $20. So if it did end up selling for $20, which it looks like the solds are selling for, I would make I would make $2. That's why buy-in price is so important, and looking at the sold sell-through. Like, I'm walking out of the store thinking I'm going to make about $15 on this. So I was happy to pay the $7. And now I'm thinking I paid too much. Although I am going to list it now let's see, I'm sorry, if I sold it for if I sold it for $25, I'd make $7. If I sold it for $20, I'd make $2. So I'm going to try to get $25 for it and see what happens. But I don't know if I would have bought this. Now maybe because it's not a small, it's a medium, it might go for a little bit more. I'm hoping. So, but if I had paid $1 for it, $1 or $2, I would have felt a lot better. Okay, anything else? I have not been listing much with the granddaughter visiting, so everything's going to start getting back to normal now, hopefully. I'll be listing a lot more, and I will do a haul video in the next few days. And I'll see you then. Hey, I always forget to tell you my running total. I think I forgot, or did I forget that I didn't forget? I think I forgot. So year-to-date gross is $380, and net is $186. There you have it.